Today we are going to just answer some viewer questions. I thought it would be fun to answer questions that you have for us. I got out onto our LinkTree page and it looks like we have quite a few questions.
Really?
One of them, the first one is actually, and I didn't even go out and ask for these, so if you think you missed it, you didn't. If you do have questions for us though, go ahead and comment down below this video and we will answer them in an upcoming video. But this is just, we had a lot of questions.
Wow.
I love doing these.
Do you?
They are
Yes.
fun.
So the first question was on our former foster teens video. And it's, I don't know if it's Minnesota Mike, it's MN Mike, 1970. And he says, I would like to know what the kid's perspective would be on possibly getting help from someone prior to the state stepping in. Do they think that it would have been possible to have remained with their bio mom if she had received help from someone like maybe a church or another private organization? Or do they feel like it would have only prolonged things and resulted in the same outcome?
With our situation and our bio mom, I think it would have resulted in the same outcome.
Yep.
When we went back with her, she did get help from a member at the church, and she helped us and whatnot. And she went to these support groups for drinking and everything, and that still didn't stop her. She still made very poor decisions, and she still drank, but still went to these support groups and lied.
Yeah.
So for her situation, I don't think it would.
Adding on to that,
Yeah.
she, it's not like she didn't have or do those like Rosie said. Mm-hmm. She did have those, and she did go through them, but she was more of doing it to kind of manipulate everyone to thinking she's turning a new page, or what is it?
Like she was
Newly-
being wronged.
Yes,
Kinda.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And after a while being with her, you kind of clearly see, like Rosie said, she would go to these groups and say, oh, I'm 60 days clean of drinking at all. Mm-hmm. And then last night she was drinking till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're not, that's not
Yeah.
how I saw it, Mom.
Yeah.
And she's no, be quiet.
Okay, go ahead.
If it might have been anybody else, it might have helped their situation, but just with our birth mom, if we would have stayed with her longer, it probably would have deepened our trauma.
Yeah.
So thankfully we were removed when we were removed.
Right.
But yeah.
She likes to say that she has things.
Oh yeah.
Like she likes to say she has kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
She likes to
Yeah.
say that she's
Oh, yeah.
pregnant. She likes, like, it's not.
It's attention. It's
Yes,
more
she's
things
more
for attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I think that would be helpful for some people?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that would be helpful.
But I do think that those services are already out there because during our whole case, in your situation, she was actually getting help from multiple outside organizations, from churches, from a lot of different areas, and it didn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Also, I saw, we didn't have the kids, but they were kids that we knew, and their birth mom actually reached out, and I told her, I said, you can reach out and ask for help, and the state will actually help you. You can, they can do just a temporary placement, so that way you can get your housing in place and you can get all your services in place. And so she reached out and did that, and then after that, she went out and started partying and having all kinds of fun, and actually never ended up getting her kids back. So she had her kids, they weren't even being taken away from her. She asked for the help so she could get better, and then ended up going in the wrong direction. And so I've seen it happen that way too.
Yeah, and I think when we went with her a second time, the house we were living in, she got that for free. That car she was driving, she got that for free.
Right, yeah.
It still didn't stop her though.
Yeah.
It just.
And I think it's because there's a lot of different, how do I want to say that? There's a lot of different things that can cause that to happen. Mm-hmm. There can be parents who are just in bad situations, right?
Yeah.
They want to get better, but they're in a bad situation and don't know how to get out. But there are a lot of times where it's a mental health issue,
Yes.
or it's a super deep-rooted substance abuse issue, or it's there's a lot of scenarios where it might help, and a lot of scenarios where it probably won't help.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to explain it. I think it would help some people, like you said, maybe they're struggling financially.
Yeah.
And like I think that would really help.
Yes.
You know, but
Right.
like with the substance abuse and whatnot, I don't think it would help those people.
Well, what you
Right.
say, you can't say change somebody who wants to be changed. It doesn't matter how much you give them. If they're not ready
Yeah.
to actually change.
Yeah.
Right. They have to want to change.
And I do
And
gotta
like actually want to, not just want to change for the idea of it.
Yeah, but because they really wholeheartedly want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question is from Vicky CA 1643.
Okay.
A black trailer? Why black? I answered this a little bit in our video, and we just really like that contemporary look where it's the black house with the wood trim, and then you have like baby greenery and stuff, and it just looks to me so sleek and
Modern.
cool. I'm not even a big, huge modern fan. Like
Yeah.
I'm more of a rustic fan, but to me it looks modern and rustic, and it just looks so neat.
It definitely elevated the look of the house. To me, even like price wise, it looked more expensive
Yeah.
than just a trailer.
Just
Yeah.
walked on lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just told to paint the house black. I didn't have any say.
This next question is from Mads T02, and she said, "Who are the sibling groups? Very pretty family." And thank you. And I saw there was a lot of conversation going on in the comments
I
about
saw
that,
that too.
and we just did a video about that. So make sure if you haven't caught that video, catch that video, because in that video we actually give you some exciting news that we haven't shared, and we've been keeping it a secret for almost an entire year.
Yeah, it's pretty big too. It's
It
a
is
big
pretty
secret.
big news, yeah.
I was part of this family. I still don't know what the secret is.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe you should go watch that video.
Alright.
So the next one is from Unscripted Mom Life. And I think she's been around for a really long time, since Texas, I believe,
Oh, wow.
because they live in Texas. And if I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right person.
It is.
Does Lily have an Etsy or online store? And she doesn't have one, not yet. We have talked about it actually, I think, for years. But I feel like I always tell the kids, because Elena wanted to open up one too. And I always say you need stock, and we need to have like boxes, and you need to know how much you're going to price everything, and you need to, and there's a lot that goes into that. And I want the kids to be fairly self-sufficient on doing it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, on knowing how to take care of that shop and how to fill their orders. And so at some point we may get there. But we're just not there
there
yet. Next, I had a couple people comment questions, I guess, that are kind of like comments and questions about Jade.
Okay.
And so they were confused on how Jade could still make bad choices if she's in a supervised program. And that would be because in the supervised program, they're actually trying to teach the kids to make good decisions on their own.
Yeah.
So they let them make decisions, and then if they make bad decisions, then there are consequences. Just it's like in a regular home.
Yeah, it
But it's just that
In a more secure place.
yeah, in those homes they just have more availability to resources that they may need immediately, and there's like more understanding. And I think I've said this before, right? Like if Jade decided that she didn't want to go to school and she missed 20 days, right? Like all of a sudden the state comes in and they start trying to figure out what you need, and you know, they may put her in a program, or whereas in this program that she's in, she can miss as many days as she misses because they have an understanding that that you know, she's going through this, and she's learning, and she's having to try to make these decisions on her own, and she's and so they get like so much more leeway there. But ultimately they want them to make decisions, good decisions on their own.
Yeah.
And so they let them and then they guide them back when they're not making good decisions.
Yeah, and for her to like never make a bad poor choice, right? Then they'd have to be on her 24/7, and that's not realistic.
Right,
And that's
right.
not what's happening.
Anyone.
She still gets to live a pretty fairly normal life.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
She goes
Right.
to high school.
There's just extra resources available there that there are not in a normal, regular home setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. There seems to be too much free time and no plan daily for these kids. How is this homeschooling? You're not raising free-range chickens. These are humans. So we actually do homeschooling 2 ways. We have regular curriculum stuff, and I just make my own curriculum. So, and at some point, I'll show you how I do it. I should probably do that in my next video. I've been meaning to do that, and I just haven't yet. But they do worksheets. They have learning stuff on the computer.
We hate our worksheets.
There's like
Every
13
last
the other day.
one. She
No, no.
assigned us like 20.
She gave us like, what was it, 7 or 8 to be done by Wednesday. It's Monday, let's say. And then on Wednesday, she gave us 13 more, so that has to be done on Monday. And it's like, we just barely finished Monday's work.
So they do actually have school work that they do, but
We cry over our school.
and then we haven't been doing this lately because we've been focusing more on school like worksheets and what the kids are behind in, but we also normally have a topic of the week that they have to do a presentation on, or they have to write a paper, or they have to have a group discussion, or there is something at the end of the week that they have to do to prove that they have learned that topic.
Yep.
But I also so much believe in learning from your environment. I think that there is so much to that. You know, our kids have learned, like John, he can fix a car. He can fix a car on his own without Sean's help. He's only 16 years old. And he could probably do just about anything with a car at this point, I bet.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of gifted, you know. After being yelled at for holding the light
wrong.
for about 5 years, I finally caught wind of it.
Oh my gosh. Well, and like the girls, they know how to cook. They know how to meal plan. They know how to, I mean, there's so much. We have opened businesses, you know, we have taken them along with like house stuff and learning interest and learning how just all kinds of things.
Yeah,
and that's more like real life stuff.
Yeah, you guys teach us, again, the basics, right? Math, all that, reading, writing, all that stuff too. But they also throw in a little bit of real life, you know?
Right.
Like, okay, well, you need to learn this. You're going to have to do this eventually, especially for us older teens who in a couple of years, we can make those decisions on our own. Like, she wants to move out, right? She needs to know how to move out.
Teresa Cooper 0658. Are you adopting baby Jay? Ooh. Have you adopted, she says Eve, I think you mean Eden. How did you come to have Eden, and is Brianna okay?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah. So Brianna is okay. She is out trying to get her life together a little bit. She has been working on that for a while, but she's actually, when we're here, she's here quite a bit. A lot of times she just doesn't end up on camera, but she actually, I feel like, is here often.
Yeah.
And she stays the night, and she has, like, she'll sleep in Eden's room, and so we have Eden because Brianna wanted to try to get
more stable
herself together and on her own. She wanted to be able to go get her own apartment, and so then she was working in the evenings, and she wasn't able to have daycare in the evening, so then we had Eden, and it just made more sense for her to stay with us, so that way Brianna could go do her stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how we ended up having Eden. And then baby Jay. And the answer is, are we adopting her?
Yes.
Yes, so we are.
It's a her.
It's a her.
It's
Baby Jay.
Baby Jay.
It's your sister. He doesn't know who Baby Jay is.
I guarantee you, if Rosie wasn't right here, he wouldn't know who Rosie was.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, she's our 2-year-old.
It's hard. I keep hearing Baby J, but we just call her by the other name.
Yeah, in our family, obviously, we call her by her name.
Yeah.
Which does start with a J, by the way. So baby J, yes, we are adopting her, and we are getting so close, so close. I can't wait to be able to share her with you guys. So this is something that I've been meaning to say, but I have been forgetting, and I've been forgetting for like, I swear, almost a year. It's probably been 8-9 months. We do have an editor on our channel. I've never even talked about it. I don't know if you noticed, like maybe around last June, our videos got a lot more fun and interesting. And so we did hire an editor. He has been absolutely amazing, and it has been so nice for me not to have to edit because
it takes so much time to edit.
It takes so long.
And you don't have too much free time.
Okay, so let me look and see if there's anything else.
You should see my editing.
What?
Can we show her editing skills?
It's on her computer.
Okay,
Bro.
Sorry, what?
No,
I heard my name and
I auditioned to be the editor.
Elena auditioned to be our editor.
And then Mom fired me as soon as she could.
So after our
Fire your
editor,
own daughter's crazy.
Elena was like, hey, I can edit too. I think I'm pretty good at it. So she went and edited some Google slides. So this is
I have one to see it.
first edit. It's me being
I think I'm quite amazing.
Let me see.
Then we did get quite a lot of questions, and I think I already did a video kind of answering them, but about the mountain house and are you moving? Are you moving? Are you moving? Which I knew we would. And at this point right now, we are planning on going back and forth. We have not made a decision 100% on what that looks like, or we just know that we will be spending time here and there for right now. And we don't know any more than that. We're going to kind of just, I think, decide as we go. And we're trying to figure out what it looks like building the house there and what we want it to look like and where to build it at. And there's going to be a ton of land work that needs done. And there's just a lot of things to think through, I feel like.
Yeah.
And how to make it livable for us when we're there and not all feel too cramped, right? So we know that we're probably going to add on to the current place that we have an extra bedroom and bathroom, or at least that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So that way when we are there, it feels more comfortable. But we have not made any decisions on anything, even the traveling aspect of it at this point. We just knew that when the property came available, it was pretty much exactly what we were looking for, except for maybe we would have liked some more land. But it really has everything else. And so we took it when we could because we had been looking for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And yes, we did bring baby Jay and Eden with us. And yes, foster children can travel out of state.
With permission. You just gotta get permission.
As long as you have permission, yes. And that was actually from Candy. She also had asked, does the birth mom have any contact with you?
Nope.
And no.
Technically, they could contact.
Well, so I will say we do have contact with birth family. Normally it's grandparents.
Yeah.
And I, right after we adopted the kids, did make, and I think it was even before we had our actual adoption, I made a Facebook group, and I invited her to my Facebook group.
We're talking about our birth mom? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that way I could share like pictures and what was going on, but she had never accepted my invite.
Yeah,
that sounds like her. Sounds like her.
I don't think even if we had the option, like even if she reached out, I would not reach out to her.
No.
And for Jade's mom, I used to have contact with her, and then eventually she I think was just having a really hard time with the fact that she couldn't keep the kids, and so she just said I just can't do this. I can't really talk, and the pictures make me too sad. So we do have contact with birth family, just not birth moms at this point. Okay, well that is all the questions that we have for you today. If you have any questions and you want us to answer them in an upcoming video, when we do things like this, just sit down and randomly grab questions, comment down below and we will answer them in an upcoming video. We will see you guys next time though. Bye!